So yeah, we're back on the gasser. So I was going to muck around with the leaf springs and put tram rods and stuff, but I asked some guys on the Vintage Gas Australia page and they said 4-link is okay to use, so I've ordered a 4-link kit for it. I've got a parallel 4-link and a panhard rod for it, so when that turns up we'll have a look at it. But for now, I've been working on the steering, got me bearing support. I found this bracket in my shit pile and it worked out alright. Yeah, the welding leaves a bit to be desired, but it's on there. If it had straps on it, I'd pull the strap and say that's not going anywhere. It's plug welded, it's welded all around. I welded the nut on here so that it can adjust up and down. And check this out, guys. Yeah, I've steered. And what I've done, I needed to drop the mount here a little bit, so I've got some spacer nuts in there at the moment, but I've made this out of an old carby spacer. Got to use what you got, so keep the budget to buy a supercharger one day.
Yeah, I'm the one to get it, bro. I swear to God I'll get it, bro. Hey, I ain't never giving up. Said I never give up. I got this, man, I got it. I will not quit, I'm on it. Never rock it. Got the block lit, I'm toxic. Spitting logic, make them nauseous. Honest, can I stop this? Never cautious, drop it. I'm the hardest. Knock, knock, bitch, watch it. I'm the fucking king of rock, bitch. Poppin', spitting hot shit. I'm topic, chronic. I think I'm motherfucking lost it.
Alrighty, that's one side off. Oh my god, the cutting and grinding a flap disc and the neighbours love it. Next thing we're going to do is cut these mounts off, cut this crap off, cut all this crap off. I've got to pull this front diff out because I'm going to cut the pumpkin out and replace it with a straight tube all the way across. So it retains the steering and the knuckles and the brakes and everything. We're just replacing this with a solid tube. Alrighty, that's one side off. Oh my god, the cutting and grinding a flap disc and the neighbours love it.
Come here, boy. Come here. You think you got something on me? You know what? How you doing, motherfucker?
Alrighty, it's another day. I mentioned a 4-link in the last video, so let's come in here and have a look. It's just like that. There's a 4-link in here. It's a universal kit, so you just got to make it work. Got the brackets in place, tacked on here. What we've done, Carl actually had the idea of putting it through the rail, so it's going to be a lot stronger instead of just like welding it to the inside. I think that'll work out pretty sweet. I do want to run a tube between these two to box it all in and strengthen up as well, but I'll have to put like a little hump for the tail shaft. The panhard bar can go across here. It came with these brackets. That's going to work out pretty cool. I just have to raise it up here a bit to clear everything, which is not a drama. We can make that work. With a parallel 4-link, you need the panhard bar to stop the diff moving side to side. And it's adjustable a bit too, so we can square the body up and everything if it's not quite 100%. Got these brackets here, you can adjust it up and down. We'll just have to cut this out and put another bar because it's in the wrong spot at the moment. But yeah, look at that, coming along. You can see the leaf spring's still in here because it's actually beneficial if you can. If you're putting a 4-link in and you've got leaf springs already, leave the leaf springs in with the diff attached so everything's located where it should be, so you can just fit the 4-link and then remove the leaf springs. It's better than ripping everything out and then having to start from scratch, locating the diff exactly where you want it and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, once everything's done, we'll pull the leaf springs out. Alrighty, last little vid to finish this lot off. The progress we've got going on. Nice and early because the early worm gets the birds. 4-link is all finished, fully welded, got a coat of black paint on it for now. And here, got some chrome coilovers, but they're not $1,000 drag shocks, they're off a motorbike. Brand new, 160 bucks. I'm not really after every 10th, I'm not a professional, I just do it for fun, so they work. I think they should be alright. We'll see what happens. That looks pretty good all black, just so it doesn't rust for now. Haven't painted these front bits yet because I still got to put the bar in between with the loop for the tail shaft, so we'll do that then. But see, it's all fully welded and all done. The front end parts in the bucket and the box here. That's all the bits. Labelled them left and right, you know. These are the wheels I'm putting on the back for the period correct. These are actually vintage ET wheels. So they're slotted multi-fit, so I have to get the right inserts. Get out of the bag. There we go. Get the right inserts for the Ford stud pattern. This little thing's got a tapered seat on it for the wheel nut. Yeah. Got me steering sorted there, see? Got me little bearing. That's all cool. And the front diff's out, because this is what we're doing. Converting this into a straight axle, so keeping all the swivel hubs and everything, and the saddles for the springs, and just cutting this out and making a solid axle tube. Well, not solid, but a tube, you know what I mean. So that way we can keep the steering and brakes off the Sierra, so we don't have to reinvent the wheel. Once that's done and back in, we can sit the motor and transmission in there, so we can start making the floor and the transmission tunnel. Alrighty, so here's my plan for the straight axle. I've cut the top off. Thick wall steam pipe slid inside, it's a nice fit. Welded this bit. It kind of changed the size here for some reason, so I've welded in there. But I've got a piece I cut off, which will slip here. I'll weld that back on. And then I'll cut the bottom half off and weld it up, and I might put a brace across the top to strengthen it all. It might work until it doesn't. But there you go, she's all welded. Look at that. Give her a coat of paint and yeah. There we go, painted up and back in. Got room for the sump now. Will it withstand a wheelie? We will see.